Are you a sufferer from whiplash pain? Hi, this is Dr. Greason, and I'll be talking about the keys to being pain-free. It's just a click away. 1-888-909-5639 is the number to call. In the meantime, I'd like to show you a clip put together by injuryresources.com on low-speed rear-end collisions. It's very interesting how people don't understand in the first 2 or 3 seconds of an accident the major damage is done, and these slides illustrate how they can happen using proper head restraint positioning. And improper head restraint positioning is one of the major causes of accidents. And in the phases of a rear-end collision, normal position, the first impact from behind, the spine straightens, then the head extends. It happens in a matter of milliseconds. The car seat begins to move forward, but the occupant remains stationary. And as this moves forward, the car seat pushes into the torso, and the accelerated torso moves ahead while the head still stays behind. Then once the accelerated torso moves forward, the neck is pulled forward by the rapidly moving torso, kind of like a slingshot, and it begins to twist and pull. And here is where the major damage to the TMJ is done, as the head is ready to be slung forward, and there is where the reverse curve happens. And this all happens in 300 milliseconds, faster than your brain can comprehend. And the major damage to the spine is in the first 7 bones of the neck, called cervical bones. And in a normal spine, as you can see during this reenactment, that as the head or as the body moves forward, that the neck begins to get snapped forward. And this corresponds to the pictures that we just saw. So in that 0 milliseconds time, at the moment of impact, the torso is moving forward. You can see what that does to the neck. It pushes the neck straight, tears the muscles and ligaments in the back, and then as the seat back pushes the torso forward, we can see that the head again remaining stationary in the 75 milliseconds. There's quite a lot of change going on in that spine. There's from a straightened spine to an S-shaped curve, and then when that head rotates back, you can see in the jaw that that's where a lot of jaw injuries happen with the TMJ. And then you get that slingshot forward, which is what the whiplash is all about, and reverses that curve. A lot of times that curve never ever goes back. In fact, deep inside, the joints are injured, and it's actually something that you can't see on an x-ray or an MRI, and often doesn't show up until probably 5-10 years after an accident. The facet joint relays information to the muscles and the bones as far as how they respond, creating stiff necks, sore ranges of motion while they're moving the neck around, but you can see how the nerves are laid out on those facet joints. So just the slightest change can bring out major pain in the neck, and these are the spots that are often associated with car accident injuries. So if you've been in a car accident and you're experiencing these kinds of pains, it is something that can be helped out. In fact, if you give us a call, we can take care of those problems by first identifying the original cause. If you've been in a car accident, whether it was 2 years ago, whether it was 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, once again, Dr. Greason, 1-888-909-5639 to create comprehensive information packet, or you can visit us online, download it at WashingtonAutoInjuries.com.